when we first got here in the beginning of February to start this session, creating jobs and retaining jobs was the top priority of almost everybody sitting in this room and everybody who walked through the doors of this great building. But since then, it seems like there's been no immediate need, or there's been no attitude that we have to create jobs and we have to focus on this. And so that's been very troubling to so many of us. Like all of you, or like many of you yesterday, I had some constituents who were here who were part of AFSCME's lobbying day, and I was out here talking to some of them, and I spoke to a few of my constituents, and we were having a very spirited discussion on some issues about paid sick leave and other issues that some of us believe would be harmful to the business community and harmful to job creation. And one woman who was here who works for the Department of Labor named Susan said to me, "Sean, what am I supposed to tell the guy who was in my office yesterday who's 52 years old and was just laid off from his job at a manufacturing company, and he's in tears because he can't pay his mortgage and he can't pay his utility bills and can't put food on the table? What am I supposed to tell that guy?" And you know what? I had no good answer for her. It's a very difficult job. I can't even imagine what it's like to have to do what she has to do on a daily basis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call her as soon as this vote is done and say, you could tell that person that there was a proposal before the General Assembly that hopefully by the time I'm calling her we can say has at least passed the House chamber, that will provide immediate relief to small businesses who are looking to create jobs. Unlike many of the proposals that have been floated around this building, what you're seeing before you today and have the opportunity to vote on shortly will create jobs immediately here in the state of Connecticut. It will take some of those folks, those 100,000 plus folks who have been laid off, those of us, or those of many of our neighbors and friends and family who have been laid off, and it will help them to be able to have a job in the very near future. So ladies and gentlemen, if jobs are truly our top priority, I would urge adoption of this amendment. None of these ideas that are before you right now are new. None of them we've just pulled out of the air. They've been talked about, they've been kicked around, they've been massaged, they've been debated. I would urge adoption of the amendment. Thank you, Madam Speaker.